Christopher Harkins.
Yes.
So, 32 years, your weight was 144 kilos.
It was 47.
47 kilos?
Yeah.
Okay. This is your 7th day or?
Yes, I had surgery last Thursday.
Thursday, so it's again Thursday, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 days complete. Right,
Yeah.
good. So, when did you start taking solids? Yesterday or the day before?
Solids I just started taking about an hour ago.
An hour ago, okay.
Yeah.
So, what did you have?
Chapati and some curry.
And you had one full chapati or half?
I had almost 2.
2? Oh, I cannot believe that.
I'm getting full. Yeah.
So just be careful if you go very fast. At once, mini gastric bypass will allow you to eat because the outlet is wide, but very soon you'll become full. And if you put too much inside, then you might have some pain.
Oh, okay.
So in the beginning, you should just have the taste and the feeling of MGB, how your tummy is behaving. So just go slow and chew well.
Oh.
That is the golden thumb rule of mini gastric bypass. You have to go slow and chew well, but you don't need to ask me what you can eat and what not. You can eat anything and everything. Healthy diet, that's what we recommend. More of salt and chicken or vegetables, fresh vegetables, salad, fruits, everything is welcome.
Okay.
Just chew well and go slow. Then another thing which you will now notice is a difference in the behavior of your tummy towards different foods. So have you noticed that? Any difference in behavior towards sugars?
Yeah.
So what happened when you...
It's I don't know, it's weird. Like before I really liked sweets, but now I hate sweets.
No,
Like
you hate
even
sweets.
it's like even like that. I mean, I went out and the hospital took me out to many places, so I got to see a lot of places, and because I'm on my liquid diet, basically drink like coffee or sweet tea or something like that. But if I can just tell after a little bit of sugar is fine, it's no problem at all. But if I drink too much sugar, I start to feel sick and completely full.
Right.
Like I can't touch any food, and even thinking about sugar now, it makes me a bit sick.
Yes. This feeling is called as dumping syndrome.
Oh, okay.
This is a blessing in disguise.
Right.
And this is what we say, that this is what keeps you away from the wrong foods.
Right.
You try a lot of sugars, a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of fats and oils.
Right.
You'll have the same feeling. So patients should be able to understand what is happening. If you do this mistake every other hour or every day, you will feel sick. And then you might start thinking that, oh, this MGB is not good.
Right.
It's making me feel sick.
Yeah.
But as you know, little bit of sugar, moderate amount, like 1 cup of ice cream should be generally good. But it will not stop you. You can take 3 or 4 cups, but after about 20 minutes of that, your pulse rate will become high and you'll feel sweating, restlessness, and that is what's called as dumping. So because the food is directly being dumped into the small intestine, and now it is the behavior of the small intestine which decides whether or not your tummy likes a food.
Okay.
So that's what you have to judge, and this is how your behavior changes. Because earlier with diet charts and other things, you could not control your mind. But with this, suddenly it's MGB will poke you. Every time you commit a mistake, it will tell you, do not do this. But this feeling is not the same with everyone. I have seen patients who say, we have no difference. They can eat anything and everything. So it happens. But generally, it is there. Subclinical, mild type of dumping, I see, very common. But severe dumping, 1 or 2 patients out of 100 might have severe dumping, like even after eating 1 chapati, they might start feeling very low, and then you have to lie down and take some rest. And that's really not good to have too much of dumping every time you eat.
Right.
But that happens only in 1 or 2 patients out of 100. Yeah. So generally the feeling which you have, I would say it's rather good to have such kind of feeling so that it would keep you away from these foods.
And it only happens after like sugary drinks.
Yeah.
And that's so
not
quick.
Not after chapati?
No, not at all. Just I get full.
But still you should try to take more of fibers like fruits and salad. That will keep your dumping thing away.
Oh, okay.
So this is dumping.